This is the Coleman 8-person modified dome tent with the full rainfly installed. I bought this at Costco. It's a Costco exclusive. I don't know if they have it in other countries, but this is the Canadian version. I could not find any videos on here showing this tent inside and out before we bought it. And at Costco it's up on the ceiling, so it's hard to understand how it all works and how it all fits. So I'm going to give you a walk around and a tour of it. This is the vestibule. This I just propped up here just to give some airflow during the day. And we put a little mat in here, but it's quite wide. This is like a beach mat, so you can see that you can fit quite a bit of stuff under here. You could probably fit a bike. We use it in the night as just like a little restroom area, and it's got this mesh here, so you can unzip these parts as well to get some more airflow. So on the rainfly, I thought by the pictures it did not have any windows and we'd have to take the whole rainfly off to get ventilation, but it actually does have a zipper, so you're able to unzip the rainfly, and then there's interior windows that you can open and close from the inside, so that's really nice. This tent was easy to put together, but the rainfly and setting up the rainfly was a bit complicated. I still don't have it done properly because there's just so many moving parts with it, so many different places that you have to tie off in here and Velcro up to have it sit just perfectly right. I think we have it good enough, so we're just leaving it as is for this trip. Yeah. It also has Velcro on the underside of this, so it really does help to keep this closed in the event of rain. The zipper, and then this extra fabric, and the flap with the Velcro to keep it secured. We haven't had any rain or wind or anything like that, so I haven't set up the guy lines. I just left them as is. It does have a tie back here, so you can tie the windows open to give you sort of this V-shaped ventilation. Moving around to the back, we have another same setup with windows, and moving around to the other side, it also has another side window that works exactly the same way. So for the 3 sides of the main tent, you're getting really good ventilation. You can open them up and see that the wind is passing through. On the front, there are 2 big zippers here that go up to this point. I am 5'6", so this is, I'd say, about 4 feet high, 4.5 feet. And then it peaks a bit higher to, I'd say, just under 5 feet in the middle of the vestibule here. And so you can open the zipper on that side and open the zipper on this side and just roll this up completely to have the front of the tent accessible. I just like keeping it like this. It just gives us a little bit of added privacy, and right now I was just airing out the tent, so that's why it's like this. Otherwise I keep it closed. So we kick off our shoes here and step on this mat before we enter the tent. So here we've got 2 really good sized windows. This window will open all the way, as well as this one will open all the way, and really good ventilation up in the top of the tent. As I said, putting it together is really easy. There's like a hub system here that you put all the poles into, and then they've got feet down here that you would put into the right color coded feet, and then you're just hooking these clips on, which just takes a minute or 2 to do, like each pole. And then for the zipper going in, it's a 2-way zipper So you have a section that can go down at the bottom and up here. So this is our tent. So I'll just briefly show you inside here. This is an 8-person tent. We've got it set up for 3 people, and we're quite comfortable set up for 3. So I don't know how 8 people fit in here, but this is our happy medium place to have an 8-person tent for 3 people. So I have this rug. I brought it from home because I can hardly keep it clean. So this was just a great thing to put on the floor of the tent to give us a nice place to step, but it is getting filthy. I'm just glad that it can go in the wash. So when we get home, we're gonna definitely put that in the wash and get it cleaned up. So over here, I've got a cot. This is for my older son, and so he's got his cot and sleeping bag. I did put this like blow up camping pad on top to give him some more comfort, but he found it to be too unstable. So we just put it between the 2 beds now, because this queen air mattress, you can roll off of it quite easily. So just gives you a little bit of like, hey, stop, you're about to roll off. So this is a queen bed. It is the 18-inch high, which just feels perfect. I'm glad I didn't get the 24-inch high. I feel like it would have felt claustrophobic in here. So we've got 2 people on this bed, and I've put a sleeping bag on the bottom underneath. Well, I've got a sheet, a fitted sheet, and then a sleeping bag, because the cool air from the ground comes up through the air mattress. And then I've got my sleeping bag. This is a mummy bag, but I just sleep with it open over top of myself like a blanket. And I've got the toe box to just put my toes in if I feel cold. And we've got another one over here, same thing, a blanket underneath, and then a comforter on top. And we found we've been very comfortable in here at night. Got some string lights, and then one little light that does a great job of just giving us enough light to enjoy a book or something in here at night. Over here, we had enough space. I have a carry-on suitcase and like a Yeti Camino bag. Another light, got EcoFlow power bank with a fan, which has been excellent. We needed that to start the nights, just to get the hot air out of here. I set up a little like tray table here just to keep our electronics off the floor and that kind of thing. And then my youngest has his clothes in a complete disaster. This is real camping. We're not like changing things for the video, but all his stuff was packed in little, like, what do you call them? I put them in Ziploc bags in rolls just so that he could pick out an outfit and go, but he's picked out a bunch of different outfits, changed 17 times for the day, and so his stuff is just there. And then got another duffel bag here with clothes. And yeah, so this just feels like a great amount of space for 3 people. I can stand up in here, and I'm not crouching down or bending over or crawling in, and I can change. We can sit on the floor and read or do whatever at night. It just gives us a nice amount of space to just hang out in here in the evenings or during the day if we want to take a break from just everything. And it gave us a bit of space on the sides to put our clothing and things. I don't know how 8 people could fit in here ever at all. Like maybe 4, but we had a 4-person tent, and it was always we were always having to crawl in, and there wasn't a lot of space to keep our clothing and things, which made the car very cluttered. So it's nice to have everything in the tent. When you get up in the morning, you can get dressed and get ready and go. And our food is the only thing that stays inside the car. So that is our 8-man Coleman modified dome. The modified dome is, it has a dome roof, but it also has these sort of push out sides, so you have more standing room throughout the entire tent. I've never had a vestibule before, but I really enjoy having it. This has been a great little spot to keep our shoes and kick off our shoes and things like that. And yeah, so I've been camping for, I'd probably say 20 plus years, and to be honest, this is my favorite tent of all the tents that I've ever owned. It is not too big. It feels very cozy inside at night when you're sleeping. The roof isn't like this massive far away thing. It just feels like a very comfortable small room. I have a great night's sleep. It gets quite dark and it stays quite dark until early morning. And so we were able to sleep in until 7:30, 8 o'clock, no problem. It just has a very nice feel to it. I never knew I needed a vestibule before, but I absolutely love it. I love being able to step outside without stepping out into like the view of everyone when you first step out. It gives us just the right amount of space for what our needs are, and it packs up really small. It was easy to put together and assemble. It was easy to figure out without instructions. The only thing is the rain fly was a little bit of a challenge, but I'm sure that after we've done it the first time, it'll be easier and easier every single time. So I love this tent. If you're on the fence, it was a great price. It's a great feel inside. It gives us a great amount of space, and I would definitely consider this tent. I would buy it again 10 times over. It's been my favorite tent so far in 20 years of camping. So that's my review, and if you have any questions, drop them in the comment section down below and I will try and answer them. And that's everything about this tent. The only other thing we have is our kitchen tent. This I purchased on Amazon. It's easy to go together and it takes up literally no space. It's smaller than one of these chairs when they're folded, and we're able to put our picnic table on one end and still have extra space over here for chairs, so when the sun moves we can sit under there, read a book, not be bothered by bugs, and have a shaded spot. Right now the table is what is being protected from the sun, and that's great as well. Yeah, so if you have any questions about this canopy or anything that you've seen in this video, definitely put them in the comment section and I'll chat with you later. Bye guys.